Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. It is an absolute blessing to be here with you. So thank you so very much for being here with me for your September 2023 Tarotscope. In the description box below, you will find links to all sorts of goodies. You will also find a timestamp if you would like to jump to the start of your reading. Please do keep in mind that this is a collective reading, not a personal reading, so take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. I am encouraging those who feel called or those who would like deeper insights to their September to check out their sun, moon, and rising tarotscopes. And the reason I'm encouraging this is because September is a universal 7 month, and this is an energy that is often associated with the spiritual seeker or the wise sage on the quest for deep inner knowledge. We're being asked to slow down, dive deep into ourselves, and reflect on our soul's desires and our purpose. We're being encouraged to seek divine wisdom in solitude and stillness and allow what we learn there to move us. So again, that being said, sometimes when we do this reflective, introspective work, things can become very murky or we can get overwhelmed. And so, you may want deeper insights or a little bit more help, if you will, to navigate that energy. And if so, as I said, check out your sun, moon, and rising tarotscopes. We are going to be diving into this energy for this month's reading. So let's take a look at what's coming in for you. Please, Father, Mother, Life, Universe, Spirits, Guides, Angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what is the overall energy of September 2023 for Pisces, please? That was fast. Thank you. What might Pisces hear if they slow down and listen to their soul's callings and God's callings? What might, thank you. How could integrating what Pisces learns when they slow down and listen? Okay. Thank you. So what we're looking at here in this space is how could integrating what you learn here when you slow down and listen help to bring clarity, stability, and or structure to your path, purpose, and life? What wisdom do Pisces, angels, guides, ancestors, spirit source, universe, and or God most want to share with them as they move forward, please? What wisdom? Thank you. I am going to ask for your patience and understanding, Pisces, using this deck here. It is circular, as you can see, and I am not incredibly accustomed to using this shape just yet, so I do appreciate your grace. Tell us more, please, about the overall energy of September 2023 for Pisces. Okay, thank you. 1, 2. Tell us more, please. What might Pisces hear if they slow down and listen to their soul and God? Tell us more, please. What might Pisces hear? All right, that's interesting. Tell us that one too, thank you. Tell us more, please. How could integrating what Pisces learns? Okay, wow. I feel like these go back. Thank you. Tell us more, please. What wisdom do Pisces, angels, guides? All right. Thank you. Anything we need to know or may have missed in regards to the overall energy of September 2023 for Pisces? Anything we need to know or may have missed, please? Thank you. Anything we need to know or may have missed about what Pisces might hear if they slow down and listen. Okay, thank you. Anything, okay, thank you. Anything we need to know or may have missed in regards to the wisdom. Okay, let me grab that one on the floor. And what final words of wisdom do Pisces, angels, guides, ancestors, spirit? Okay. Okay, Pisces, let's dive in. So your overall energy for September 2023, you have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Like I kind of just got this energy of like, that's self-explanatory. And the reason why I feel like it is for you, Pisces, is because I think you know this. I think that, and it feels to me like you've been getting this guidance that's been coming in, and for whatever reason, you're like, nope. Now, I don't know if that's because you're struggling to believe the guidance coming in for you. I don't know if that's because you're ignoring it. I don't know if that's because you're not wanting to acknowledge it as truth. I don't know exactly what the reason is, but I feel like it's coming. There are things that are coming in for you, and I feel like this has been very apparent, very evident. I feel like for whatever reason, whatever this is, has been crystal clear in the sense that it has come in so much that there's no, I mean, unless you were intentionally kind of like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening to it. It's not true, right? Unless you are purposefully like trying to put it out of your mind, it's hard to ignore, right? Like it's kind of been smacking you in the face. I feel. Okay. So that's why I feel like this energy has come in, and it's like this is pretty clear for you. So take that as it resonates. You also have warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And whether you're male or female is irrelevant. But I feel as though this for you, Pisces, there are callings that, like I said, that have been coming in. Your intuition has been speaking to you. You've been getting messages in your dreams, in your meditative states. You have been having things just drop into your awareness when you're minding your own business, and there it is. Maybe this has something to do with a particular person, perhaps a woman for some of you, maybe a woman with dark hair. However, I feel as though this is something that, whatever this calling is for you, I feel like it challenges you. It puts you kind of in a state of conflict, if you will, with yourself. And I feel that is likely to be because some of you are avoiding it. It's like, I don't want this to be true. I don't, or I don't even know, whatever you may be telling yourself. But it feels like there's this like intentional avoiding of it. And so I feel it's like maybe you've been in denial. Okay. I mean, I say this with so much love, but maybe you've been in denial. And so that's why there's this conflict, where maybe you are struggling to answer that deepest calling. But I do feel like for you, Pisces, your overall, in regards to your overall energy or the themes, if you will, of this month, there is one where you are being called to do something. And you are getting this repeatedly. It is lit up. Like when I see it, it looks like a neon sign, like right smack dab in front of your face. Okay, so whatever that is for you, I feel like this is like the theme for you is to be hello, like why are I don't know, maybe you have to ask yourself, why are you not answering this? Why are you avoiding this? Like I don't know how to explain it. You, holy biscuits and gravy. You also have answer the call. like I said, it's like, why are you not doing this? You know what it is. You know. I know you know. And you know you know. So what is your soul calling you to do? Whatever, and like I said, this could be about a woman with dark hair, because here we have another one. Not necessarily 100% for everybody, of course. That's not going to resonate with everyone. However, I feel like it's literally like, why are you not doing what you know you need to be doing? Or you feel like you should be doing? Or because I feel like your intuition is just like hitting you in the face with it over and over and over again. It is literally, you cannot deny it. I mean, well, you can, clearly. But I feel like if you're being honest with yourself, there's no denying it. There's really not. You also have here, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, for some of you, so these two women have blonde hair, so it could be something with in regards to a woman with blonde hair as well. However, I feel as though the overall energy for you is, whatever this is, I feel like whatever this calling is, whatever your guidance is nudging you to do, or rather smacking you in the face with, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Whatever it is, you're overthinking it. There's this energy of, you already know. You know the truth. You know the direction. I'm seeing it kind of like a compass, right? So it's like, I'm trying to go this way, and then it keeps pulling you back north, if you will, right? You keep trying to like, oh, this way. It's like, nope. Intuition's like, nope, this way, right? I don't know. I do not know what this is, but it is, if I sense the frustration on your end, Pisces, because I feel like you keep trying to like get out of it somehow, and like universe is not having it. Universe is like, nope, nope, nope. Keeps putting you back in the same direction, or keeps bringing the same things back into your awareness. Like, this is what needs to happen. This is where your soul is calling you. This is where your truth is calling you. And so I sense the frustration, because I feel like you keep trying to go somewhere else, and the universe is like, listen, Linda, this is not the direction you're supposed to be going. I mean, take that as it resonates with you, but I truly feel like whatever this is, it is time for you, Pisces, to align with that truth and move in that direction. My gosh. You have equinox, commitment, integration, and shifts. Yeah. The energy for you this month, Pisces, is trying to shift you into a space that is meant for you, where you are committing to what is true for you. For some of you, maybe that's a relationship. Okay. I don't know why it feels this way, but it does. So I'm just calling it like I feel it. But I definitely feel like the overall energy for you this month is to integrate truth and to shift accordingly, committing to that truth. I'm not even, I feel like your team, your angels, your guides, it almost, don't get me wrong, like, you're loved. You are so freaking loved. But it, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do. You have that free will to do that. But it really feels like there's this energy of like, why can't Pisces just do what they know they need to be doing? Because I feel like your team is like, we can't make it any more obvious. They already know. You have retrograde, reversal, deceleration, and distance. And I feel as though, yeah, yes, thank you. I feel like whatever this is for you, you have been trying to distance yourself with it as much as you possibly can. But again, you keep being brought back to it. That's the thing about retrograde. It goes one way, and guess what? It comes right freaking back. You cannot make this stuff up. Like, I don't know what this is about for you, Pisces, but I feel like this month, the energy for you is to get real freaking honest with yourself. Because you can't run from this. Whatever it is, you can't. You can't. Because your soul knows what's true. You can't unsee what you've seen. You can't unlearn what you've learned. Again, I'm saying this with so much love. Really. But you have cusp, transition, liminality, and twilight. This is really interesting because, yeah, you know, I'm saying, I feel as though the energy here for you is really trying to transition you into the space where you're supposed to be. Like, it's really trying to move you. And I feel like, how do I know this kind of goes without saying, but you're on this cusp of a different experience. Once you align with that truth, things are going to transition very quickly, I feel. Whatever that looks like. I'm going to read from the guidebook about cusp. Funny, I just kind of had that open. Okay. It says here, in astrology, a cusp represents the imaginary line between consecutive zodiac signs or houses. Most people know of cusps as they relate to sun signs, referring to those born a few days before or after when the sun transitions into another sign, and therefore embodying traits of either or both signs. Cusps are said to be an auspicious time to be born, with the twilight hours of these transitions bringing illuminating shifts. However, there is also debate among astrologers on the validity of cusps and whether they even exist. You may be influenced by other aspects of your chart that carry that sign, rather than the influence of the cusp. Look at your natal chart holistically and tune in to see if the cusp resonates with you. So, you know, I want to say here that again, there's this energy here where some of you are almost trying to, like, I don't believe this to be true. Whatever is coming in for you over and over and over again, there's this energy of like, well, I don't believe that. I'm choosing not to believe that. Right? Even though I feel like wherever you are, okay, this is really interesting. You have like one foot in one way of being, and maybe this is the way that you've been living, what you've been doing. And then you have your other foot in whatever this calling is for you. And it's interesting because it's like, part of me feels like the one foot that you have in this way that you've been living is very attached to the physical world or the materialistic world in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's work, maybe it's a certain relationship, maybe it is money, maybe it's, I don't even know, a location, maybe it is like actually tied to materialistic type things. Maybe there's addictions there, codependencies there, or something. And on the other side, it's like what your soul, like your soul has its foot here, right? And I feel like this is being illuminated to you because, again, your soul keeps calling you back to this other side, this other space. You have the Ten of Cups here in reverse, which, I mean, really, this is that whatever it is that you have been clinging to, which may be associated with some kind of fear, is, I feel, really, how do I say this? Is really not fulfilling. I feel like it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't bring you joy. And maybe it did at some point. Maybe you felt connected to it at some point or something. I don't know, but it feels to me like whatever this is, like you are getting no peace. Okay? Like no peace, I feel. Like it doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel happy. And I feel like all of what's coming through this month, the energy is trying to put you in a position where you are in alignment with what will actually bring you happiness and joy. It is trying to encourage you to move forward, to let whatever this is go. I mean, whew, okay. This is wild. Let's take a look at what you might hear. If you slow down and listen to your soul and listen to God, these callings that are coming in, what might you hear if you slow down? Yeah, I mean, you can't make this up. You really can't. You have protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. I mean, I really feel like what you're going to hear is like, it's time to move away from whatever this is. To move forward, like I said, to cut the cords, to move on. It is time. And I feel like that's what you would hear. And I feel like for some of you, because I did mention, you know, like codependency and addiction, perhaps, for some of you, this is God's way of trying to protect you. Wanting you to move away from whatever this is, because it's not serving you. Truly not serving you. I mean, as with everything else on this channel, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But 22:22 on the clock just a moment ago, I mean, this is trying to bring you into balance. This is trying to encourage you to choose what is best for you. Like, I feel like the divine is in this space of kind of like a partnership with you where it's trying to help you. But you have, like, the choice is yours. Right? I mean, look at this. Yeah. I mean, this is you, Pisces, literally you, showing up for you, right? So what might you hear? Your intuition, your dreams, it's all telling you what is best for you. It's all telling you what's best for you. Right? It is speaking truth to you, trying to get you to align with you. Right? So, I mean, again, if you were to slow down, you'd probably hear like, hey, this is for you, Pisces. This is, your intuition is telling you all these things. Your dreams are telling you all of these things and asking you to show up for what is true for you. True, like 100% true for you. Not what society's told you is true for you, not what your family's told you what is true for you, not what your fear, your trauma, your wounding, your programming has told you is true for you, but what is actually true from you, or excuse me, true for you from a soul level. What is true in your heart and soul. You have Saturn, discipline, obstacles, and boundaries. Yeah, I mean, you know, part of this, I feel like here you have cut the cords, call back your power, protection, and boundaries. Like this is happening to put you in a position where you are protected. Again, where you are in alignment with what is best for you. And that's not to say that pursuing that you wouldn't experience obstacles, that it wouldn't require levels of discipline from you. That, I mean, you know, but that doesn't mean that these things aren't true for you. That doesn't mean that this isn't something that you shouldn't be pursuing. Just because there's going to be obstacles doesn't mean you're going to fail. Calling back your power, cutting cords, protecting yourself does require discipline. It does require boundaries. And I feel like some of you, you know, when you, or if you were to slow down, you would likely hear, like, take responsibility for you. Take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for what is going to make you happy, what is going to fulfill you, what is going to bring you joy, what is going to give your life deep meaning. And I mean, oh my gosh. This energy feels very much like I want to, like, you know, shake you. Like, pay attention. Right? I mean, maybe that's why this is so hard for you. Because maybe in your, like, intuitively, you know what you need to be doing, but there's that lack of discipline, perhaps, or those lack of boundaries, or that discouragement in the face of obstacles or fear. But it's like, choose your difficulty, Pisces. Do you want to live in a space where you know you're not supposed to be, where you know you're not fulfilled, where you know you're not happy? Or do you want to take a chance, right, and go through, like, the pain, if you will, of facing some of these obstacles to ultimately wind up in a space where maybe you are happy, where you are fulfilled, where you feel complete, joyous, where you feel like your dreams are coming true? Page of Wands. This is freeing yourself. Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like that's what you would hear. It's like, free yourself. Free yourself by calling back your power, cutting the cords, protecting yourself, creating boundaries. You have the Lovers in reverse. I mean, again, I feel like you may hear this is like what's creating the disharmony in your experience. This is what's creating imbalance. This is what is creating conflict within yourself and within your relationships, potentially. This is what has you out of alignment with your values, your beliefs, like, truly on a deep level. But it's like, you can't free yourself if you remain indecisive, if you don't make a choice. And I feel like I should be saying, choose wisely. Because again, this energy, I feel, is showing up to protect you. So it's like, choose wisely. And choose your pain wisely. Because I feel like, again, you have 10 of Cups here, which can typically be this card of, like, family. It's in the reverse. You have the Lovers, which is relationships, or can be, in the reverse. So it's like, you know, for some of you, maybe this is about certain relationships. And again, I got that calling or feeling like this could have something to do with, you know, some people, maybe women, right? But there's conflict here. whatever this is, it feels like this, I'm not satisfied. It's not fulfilling to me. Not really. Not if I'm really honest with myself. And I feel like there's something here that you want to be free from, but it's like refusing to make a choice. It's like, for some of you, the end of a relationship is here. It is not maybe, it is not I'm not sure. No, it's here. You just haven't decided, type of thing. Like you just haven't called it out in a way. I don't know what. I'm just going to leave that there. But I feel like what you would hear is the truth. How could integrating what you learn right here help to bring clarity, stability, and or structure to your path, purpose, and life? High Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And I feel like what this is here is you could gain clarity on what you're being called to do to step up and be the main character of your own life, to take the lead in your own story, to bring balance. Look at where her hands are. To bring balance into your experience. And I also feel like for some of you, this is clarity that you would be gaining towards your actual life path. And maybe it doesn't make complete sense right now, but that's usually how it works, right? Usually the path that God calls you to doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And God asks you to have faith. Hey, just take this step, then I'll show you where to go. I'll show you what to do, right? It takes that faith. And I feel like this is something that is being expressed to you very clearly if you're honest. You also have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Like I said, right? If you give yourself the opportunity to acknowledge what exactly is going on here and what is coming through for you, I feel like, and you take that step, it's going to come together. Your intuition is speaking to you and calling you, obviously, right? So I feel like it could bring this clarity to your intuitive hits, but also could bring stability and structure to everything coming together as it's supposed to. I feel like you would probably be pretty surprised at how things just kind of worked out, which is interesting because that just came through kind of for Aquarius as well. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, you may want to watch that. But I feel as though like it could provide for you, like literally bring clarity to your purpose. Like it's all coming together. Your path is being shown. And I feel like this could be pulling you to certain people, perhaps, or away from certain people, perhaps, because you have all of these up here have one person in them, except for that 10 of Cups, which tells me that intuitively that whatever you are being called to individually is not aligning with whatever groups you're a part of right now. Not only that, but you have this group here with protection and the Lovers with 2 people in the reverse. So it's like whatever groups you're engaging with, it doesn't feel right. Maybe that's only for a specific few, and maybe you're sitting there like crap, because I feel like here it's like you will be called to the people who are right for you when the time, like, you know what I'm saying? With Great Gathering, soul tribe, those that are actually enlightened, those that are actually meant for you, those that you won't need protection from, right? I feel very much like, you know, this is about you becoming the main character in your own life and not falling to the wayside, and connecting with people who are actually going to support you and love you and nurture you and care for you. Because whatever you have been connecting with, in some sense, some case, it's like, this is not healthy. It's not healthy. You have Uranus, revolution, invention, and oh my gosh, eccentricity, pardon me. I feel like the clarity you would gain is, you know, once you, or if you integrated what you learned here, I feel like that energy of like unpredictable changes or unusual changes, or, you know, what kind of goes against the norm, you know, it might, again, it might not make sense. Maybe that's where you're like, this doesn't seem real, this doesn't seem practical. I don't know what the story is, but it's like, when does it though? Why does it have to make sense? It feels like this could bring some tremendous reformation into your life. But again, it's about your individuality. Like, this is what's meant for you. It doesn't have to make sense, especially not to anybody else. What you're being called to do only has to make sense to you, right? Because your path, your story, your purpose is unique. So, you know, maybe you're being called to certain things and people are like, what are you doing? This is foolish. This is stupid. Or why would you want to do that? Or I don't know. But who cares? You have to live with you for the rest of your life. And do you really want to live out of balance? Do you really want to live in a state of disharmony? Do you really want to live unhappy? I mean, I don't know, right? It's your story. You have Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? This, following what is true for you and taking responsibility for yourself is hard work. But you're still being called to take action. It's like, look at the work you have to do. Yeah, okay. Right? It's not going to be easy, but it doesn't make it any less true. This is like an unwavering energy, and the Knights are about motion, action. And I feel like this is about you taking responsibility for your life, like I said earlier, being the main character of your own story and moving towards what you feel is right and best and true for you. Even though it's going to take hard work. Even though you may have to take responsibility for things that maybe aren't exactly pleasant. I don't know what the story might be, but it feels like this is like you've got to take responsibility for your life. And happiness isn't just something, I mean, certainly you can choose to be happy, okay? But if you are out of alignment with your truth, with your soul, with your heart, you're not going to find it outside of yourself. You're not. It's nowhere in the physical world. And so, you know, aligning with your truth and what is going to make you happy, what is going to make you feel fulfilled, what is going to make you feel like the work you're putting in, and by work I mean the life you're living, is rewarding, is by putting in that work, taking responsibility for yourself and moving towards the things that are going to fulfill you, that are going to make life worthwhile. What wisdom do your angels, guides, ancestors, spirit, source, universe, God most want to share with you as you move forward? Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Yeah, take care of yourself. Give love to yourself. How do you do that? Be true to who you are. Nurture your dreams. Nurture what is true for you, what feels good for you. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Trust yourself. Again, for some of you, this has something to do with a female with dark hair. I don't know why. Maybe it's your mother. For some of you, this, if not a woman with dark hair, perhaps a woman with blonde hair. I just keep getting that, but I really feel like this mothering of yourself is nurturing and caring for yourself, right? A mother, like, truly is going to support you in whatever is true for you. They're going to protect you. They're going to support you. They're going to nurture your dreams. They're going to tell you you can do anything that you want, that you know, anything you set your mind to. They're going to want what's best for you in all ways, in all facets of life, right? In your job, in your living situation, in your friendship groups, in your romantic interests, you know, in anything that you pursue, they want what is best for you. What is going to make you happy? And this is what I feel is being shared with you. You have Jupiter, optimism, growth, and opportunity. So, you know, if I look at this with this Star Mother card, it's like, of course your mother wants you to be happy and things, but your mother also wants you to grow, to take opportunities that are available to you, and to keep your, how would I say, your kind of like keep your hopes high. I feel like your angels and guides and ancestors, and you know, they're all speaking to you this opportunity that you have to expand, to grow, to step into a space where you feel more abundant, where you feel like you're growing. Right? But again, you know, this is a choice. You can take this opportunity to grow and expand, you know, and to have a positive outlook, like trusting that things are going to work out for you because you're being guided to take certain steps. Even though you may be experiencing fear, right? To have faith, like, but the choice is yours. But again, like, I feel like there's this energy of choose wisely, because these things are trying to grow you. You're being given an incredible opportunity to, you know, find peace and joy and happiness and fulfillment. But you have to want that for yourself. You have to choose that for yourself. And I feel like some of you have been choosing anything but that. Or, you know, maybe not anything but that, but, you know, I feel like you've been pulling away from what it is you really, truly want, like deep in your soul, deep in your heart, what you've dreamt about. You have the Knight of Swords as well. This is in the reverse. And here's the thing, like, the Knight, Pisces, you know, this is one of those readings where it's like, the truth will set you free, but first it's going to hurt a lot. So, you know, I mean, you can hate me if you want. I'm just the messenger, right? But with this Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is one of those energies where it's like you're being manipulated. Whether you're manipulating yourself, deceiving yourself, or if someone in your life is deceiving you, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're being manipulated. And actually, I just heard the word, you're smarter than this. Right? Like, I feel like this is an opportunity for you to take authority over your life, to really be how do I say this? To take action toward what you feel is true for you, like being honest. Because here's the thing, the swords, so page comes before the knight, which is about being truthful and just and using your mind. The queen, which comes after the knight, is honest and experienced. It's like this whole, it encompasses a lot of honesty, a lot of awareness of self. And in the reverse, this energy I feel is one where it feels very manipulative to me. It feels very much like not being direct, like not doing exactly what you want to do. And here's what's interesting. This can also be an energy of, let's say, disregard for the consequences, having no real direction, and being very unpredictable. So there's that energy of like, choose wisely, because the consequences are going to manifest themselves. In this book that I've read, Christ Returns, it says man cannot escape, or woman, however, whichever, cannot escape what he thinks, says, feels, or does, because it finds its way back. And here's the thing, this person is moving, running, actually, if you look at this, because the Knight of Swords is kind of like making that beeline, if you will, like I'm doing this thing, I'm moving, okay? In the reverse, it's like you're at a standstill, right? It's like I'm not going anywhere. And how that is going to unfold, that action that you're not taking, is unpredictable. Who knows? But it will. And there will be consequences, good, bad, ugly, or in between, whatever it looks like. There will be consequences for not aligning with your truth. Ooh, yeah, you also have death and rebirth in the reverse. I mean, like I said, this is one of those moments, Pisces, where it's like the truth is going to set you free, but it's going to hurt first a lot. And with the death, this is stagnant, like I said, right? There's no movement. It's stagnant. This can also be an energy of resisting the change, right? Fearing change. This is not allowing yourself to begin a new cycle, to put the past behind you, not allowing yourself to, like a butterfly, right? Like you're not going through the metamorphosis that you're meant to be going through, allowing cycles to close that are meant to close. Life is very cyclic. There's a new cycle here available to you where you don't keep experiencing the same stuff over and over, but you have to be willing to let things end. You have to be willing to put the past behind you and to take action in your life, to move forward, to let things die. Man. Everything here wants you to grow, wants you to evolve. But, you can fight that. Certainly. You can choose whatever path you want, because, here's the thing. God loves you so much, God will let you choose your path. Right? God will walk right into hell with you. But everything here is giving you an opportunity to grow and expand, to live life differently, to experience things differently, to align with your truth. Your final message of wisdom that most wants to, or final messages, pardon me, of wisdom that most want to be shared with you. First card here says with love, and there's what appears to be an angel on the front. And it says, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they will come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Sigh. Right? So again, like I was saying, if you take that leap, if you trust the path that is being shown to you, it is likely that things will just feel like they're just flowing, that things are happening with much more ease, or maybe you even feel lucky, right? Because Spirit knows what is best for you, which is why you keep getting these nudges, which is why this keeps smacking you in the face over and over and over and over again, because Spirit loves you so much that they're like, please do this, please do this. I will say this until I can't say it anymore, which we know that's not true. But what I mean is, like, they're just going to keep saying it. You also have, you are magical with a mermaid on the front. And it says, dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice, to get with Spirit, and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where all this is going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Right? So even though this has maybe felt a bit harsh, this reading, or, maybe you're, I don't know, feeling some type of way about it, it doesn't mean it's bad. Okay? It means that you're being given an opportunity, like it says here, to make a choice. You have the power to make a choice. So what are you motivated by? Right? We talked about the Lover's card here in the reverse, having that connection to personal beliefs and values, and maybe that being out of alignment. Right? So are you motivated by those? If not, what beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity? right? Are you trying to do life by your small self, all by your small self? Because all, like, spirit here is really, really giving a lot to you, right? And by that I mean, like, they're really putting in a lot of effort to try to get you into alignment, to try to help you to create a reality and experience a life that will feel full, that will feel purposeful, that will feel true and authentic. Wow, Pisces. Hopefully you still like me after this. But I mean, I'm one of those readers that, like, I'm going to tell you how it is. Whatever's coming through for you is what I'm going to share. I'm not going to dance around it. I'm not going to pretend like it's something it's not, because my goal is to, help you to get most in alignment with you and to love you, right? So I feel as though this is one, like I said, not all of these readings are easy to swallow, and you're not the only one this month to have a reading like this, where it's one of those where it's like, ooh, that kind of hurt a little. Oh, that kind of hurt a lot. Right? Because I definitely feel as though, God, our angels, our guides, etc., are pushing us, our higher selves are pushing us to do what is best for us, to be these more sovereign, truthful, authentic beings. And I don't feel like it's any different for you here. So I pray that you are able to see the love through the truth, and that you are able to have the courage to accept what is true for you. Of course, with everything else, take what resonates, use your discernment, and trust your intuition. The choice is yours always. But I pray that you're able to have the courage to make the decisions that are true for you, that are most fulfilling for you. And I pray that something here has provided you with value or insight that will be beneficial on your journey, wherever that may take you. Have a expansive, honest, authentic, powerful, courageous month. If something here has resonated with you, please do the YouTube things by liking, sharing, commenting below, or subscribing to the channel. It really does help the channel to grow by telling YouTube that there may be something valuable here for someone else. So I greatly appreciate you doing any of those things. Take care of your growing, evolving, powerful, intuitive, strong soul. Peace be with you and within you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.